Hey, boys and girls. This week for our mentor sentence, we are going to be looking at AR and ER word families. And our mentor story is going to be 3 Cheers for Tacky. Our sentence from this story is: would this team ever have the chance to win the shiny blue bow ties? All right, we're going to look at some of the grammar in this in just a little while. But first, we are going to listen to the read aloud.
3 Cheers for Tacky. There once lived a group of penguins in a nice, icy land. One was goodly, one was lovely, one was angel, one was neatly, one was perfect, and one was tacky. Tacky was the odd bird. When they grew old enough, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, perfect, and tacky went to school. They read books. They wrote their names. They learned their numbers. One day at school, the penguins noticed a sign with an exciting announcement. Their class had been invited to take part in a great penguin cheering contest. Penguin classes from all over the iceberg would be there, and the team with the finest cheer would win shiny blue bow ties. Imagine what they could do with shiny blue bow ties. Right after school, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, and perfect hurried away to practice their cheer. Softly and properly they began. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. They did it beautifully, even the first time through. Then up waddled Tacky, a little late and a little loud. "What's happening?" he blared. "We're practicing our cheer, that's what's happening," they replied. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. Tacky gave it a try. 1, 2, 3, left. ABC right. Flop down. Roll over. Say, "What's for supper?" "Tacky," they said patiently. "We are a team, and if you are on the team, you must be exactly like the rest of us." He wanted very much to be on the team, so Tacky tried to cooperate and move with a stiff upper beak like the rest of them. But how could he see where he was going with a stiff upper beak in the way? And directions were not always easy. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, left. Where is everybody? He wondered. Tacky had trouble coming up with the proper costume. And his pom-poms were never quite right. Would this team ever have the chance to win the shiny blue bow ties? The penguins practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced until finally the day before the contest. 1, 2, 3, left. 1, 2, 3, right. Stand up, sit down, say good night. Tacky got it right. The next morning, teams from all over the iceberg gathered for the great penguin cheering contest. Each team waited nervously to perform, but no team was more nervous than Tacky's. Could he do it right just one more time? The first team marched on stage. Pip, 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 rah! And the judges looked bored. Another team marched forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, sis, boom, ba, and backed off. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the judges yawned. A third team chanted, wave the pom-pom, hold it high, bow politely, say goodbye. And the judges snored. Finally, there was only one team left. Tackies. With quivering beaks, they faced the sleeping audience and the snoring judges. This was it. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly, perfect, and Tacky began. 1, 2, 3, all for crying out loud. The audience gasped, startled by Tacky's loud voice. The odd bird had tripped over the tails of his Hawaiian shirt and crashed belly down. His horrified teammates carried on. 1, 2, 3, right. Poor Tacky, now a bit muddled, pulled his sweater over his head. The sight of a headless penguin got the whole crowd laughing. Stand up, sit down, say good night. By now the crowd was on its feet begging for more. Bravo! That was great! Another cheer! Tacky poked his head out. Another cheer? Well, if they insisted, he gave them a second cheer. 1, 2, 3, left, A, B, C, right, flop down, roll over, say, what's for supper? The crowd roared. The judges slapped each other on the back, and even the other penguin teams clapped wildly. So Tacky led everyone in a third cheer. 1, 2, 3, yay! Rudy toot toot, hooray! Hi flippers, we're okay. Penguins everywhere gave high flippers. There was no question who wore the shiny blue bow ties home. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around.
Okay, so looking at our sentence today, some of the things that we noticed about grammar is that our sentence begins with a capital letter. And this is something that's a little bit different. We've been looking at sentences that end in periods. This week, our sentence ends in a question mark. So we're going to talk about questions this week. Our phonics rule for this week is AR and ER word families. And one that we have in our sentence is ever. It ends in ER, which makes the sound. And we will look at some more phonics rules with this sentence. Grammar rules with this sentence tomorrow. Today, we're going to look at some examples of AR and ER words. So the AR words, the AR together makes an R sound. The ER makes an sound. So some of these examples for AR words are cart, arm, art, chart, part, and park. Some examples of ER words would be serve, mermaid, perfect, and ever. So when you see these two letters together, AR or ER, they're usually going to make the AR is going to make a R sound and the ER is going to make a sound. So today you are going to look at your discussion and you're going to find all the AR and ER words in the paragraph that you have to read and list them in the discussion.